Welcome back. Video 2. You want it, you got it. Here we go. Alright, so far you made this. Good job. Congratulations. You get a donut. I wish I had some donuts. Okay, we need to start off first with making this little wall right here. We're going to do this a little bit weird, but it should work off just fine in the end because I'll do it my way. Okay, here's what we got to do. You're going to click wall, and you're going to click your basic wall that you've been using, the wood shingles on wood siding on wood stud. You're going to take this wall and you are going to dump it right here. Okay? Take it, flip it. Okay, that way that's out. Now, if you look in 3D, you'll notice that you have a wall that looks like this. That's not correct because, as you know, you can't have a wall that looks like this inside your house. So here we go. We're going to make some changes to it. Alright, click this wall. We're going to click Edit Type. We're going to click Duplicate. Call this Garage Wall. Make up fancy names, don't I? Okay, click Edit Family. Alright, so here's what we're going to do first. We are going to, once you're in the screen, sorry I jumped there because I realized I made a mistake. Your screen should look like this. Okay, I need to hit Preview button to be able to see this. Then I need to change this to Section View in order to do this next step. This will activate these things down here. Okay, first thing I need to do, press on the Sweeps button, and I need to get rid of these two sweeps. So delete, oops, not duplicate, delete, delete, and delete. Press OK. Okay, those go away now. Next step. Okay, so what that did with that got rid of those little bump things that were out here. Okay, although they're not permanently gone yet. Next thing we have to do is we have to make an edit on this so we can get rid of this layer. So we're going to have to merge regions. Okay, now what that does is to give you this little arrow. See how it's pointing up and down every which way? I want to point it down. So click that, and that will bring this straight down. Oh, look at there. Now it's all one wall. Okay. I want to delete this siding board thing here. I want to delete this, and I want to delete this as well. Okay, we're going to change this to a 1/2 inch. Okay, but we're also going to change this wood shake into drywall. So I'm going to click this dot 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 here, and what this does is this will take you into a material screen where, once it pops up, there it is. I want to go up to gypsum, and I want to click that because I just want drywall on its outside. Just passed it. Gypsum wallboard. There we go. Press OK. Okay. Last thing we have to do is we need to adjust this thickness here. So a lot of steps here to a 5.5 inch because we want this the same thickness as the outside because you're going to have some cold air blowing in. All right. Press OK. Press OK, and this wall will change. Now, we need to park this aligned with here, but we don't want to move these. So make sure you're careful on this not to adjust your outsides. If so, you may have to go back and change them. Okay, we're going to click Modify and Align. Okay, faces should be selected. If not, do that little fancy dance and reselect them. Click there, lock that in. This should be one straight aligned line. So we got that done so far. Next step, hopefully I gave you guys this little sheet that shows you dimensions. It will help you out. If not, follow along. I'll do it with you right here. Okay. No changing on the walls. We're going to use 4.5 partition, which that is a piece of 2x4 along with a piece of 1/2 inch drywall on each side. Looking at our settings, I do want this to say unconnected 8 feet. This to say center line. I'm going to change this to faces. That's because it's how I roll. I'm going to draw a wall here. Don't care about the measurements. Just get it in there. And I'm going to draw a wall on the other side as well. Just going to do some more lining. All right. If yours doesn't go in the wall or goes past, just take it and back it up a little bit so it looks like it's all the way in there. That bugs me a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go, if you click on a wall, this stuff just pops up. Align, click here, I'm going to lock it, click here, lock it. Locking's great, but it can bite you in the butt if you have to change things, so just be careful with it. Okay, one thing you need to get used to. I know you guys love to draw things out to exact measurements. You're going to have to go a different way. This program's very hard to do that. We're going to ish everything. So I'm going to dump a wall right here. And go about 8 feet out. Go up here. With walls, you always have to deal with thicknesses, so they're never constant. Try to grab them on the same side. Down about 5 feet. Bank that over to here. You also can grab and pull walls. I'm going to grab this guy and I'm going to move him over here. Okay. And actually, I'm going to grab him, move him all the way over here. I'll show you why I'm doing this here in a little bit. So I'm going to teach you how to split walls and stuff. So we're going to do that. And then we need one more wall for right about here. Okay. So when you're going to go ahead and make some changes to your walls, first thing I'll teach you guys is I will teach you how to modify and do a trim and extend. Trim and extend is like your old-fashioned fillet in your other programs. Click here, go boom, it fillets it. Bad idea. Don't do that. Sorry. I need to split this. So the best way to split a wall is to trim a wall, is to do a split. So if I click this little button right here, I can use this knife in between this and this. Then I can press escape, click here, delete, it goes bye-bye. This one I want to keep. But I do want to split this and this so I can get rid of this. Okay? So I got my wall structure made, now I got to add all my measurements. So up here at the top is where you grab your measurement tool. This is the aligned dimension tool. This should be set to faces like always. I've shown you this once. Fortunately, you have to do this each individual one. So take a moment to dimension and get everything set in. And I mean everything. I mean everything. Nothing should be left to guess. When you click on a dimension, if it doesn't go, move it in the middle and dock it. Also, one thing I'm picky about, and most people are too, align your dimensions up. It should go in a straight line, not all over the place and jogged. I don't need one down here because there's already one right there. So I just need one from here to here, from here to here, and that should be good there. And then from here to here. These are the big ones. I'm going to go ahead and do extra dimensioning too, because that's what you do in houses. You can never assume. So I'm going to do these also, just so they're done. I know it's overkill, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. Because you got to know where every wall is at, every location. Okay, let's do some changing. So to make this change, I got to click this wall here, type 8 space 1. That will bump that over. This wall, I don't need this anymore. In fact, that's bad. Move this guy down. Now leave him up here. This is where we're going to do the trim and extend. So click this, go boom, boom, and that goes away. Easy. Okay. This one should be 8 feet 6 inches. I got it right. I got lucky. If you want to do a full dimension from here to here, that way it's not segmented. There we go. If yours is a little different from the book, mine is, it's fine. Don't worry about too much. Just trying to get a general area for this. 10 space 10. And then I'm going to hit this wall right here, and I'm going to go 4 space 9. So, not sure what the difference is, but it's not a big deal. Click this wall here, 4 space 3. Leave that the way it is. This guy right here should be 10 10. Okay, I could have aligned that. That would have made that a little bit easier, but I forgot to. Click here, 4 space 9. So I'm going to go with these measurements, and I'll print off a copy so you have no idea what I'm talking about. If your measurements are in the way and they're and you see lines, you can click this on the numbers, and then you can drag this over a little bit. That way things are not overlapping, which just looks a little bit nicer. So go ahead and lay this out the way you need to, and that should be good to go for there.